Welcome back to War Thunder. Today we're going to be taking out the F-5E. We're going to be conducting S.E.A.D missions, and if you don't know what that is, that's suppression of enemy air defenses. That counts as, blowing up SAM sites, destroying radar dishes, even killing infrastructure, or certain people who know how to operate those things. Technically, this is a dead mission, or a deed. Those missions would be destroying the SAM sites itself, but, S.E.A.D is basically the same thing, it's just suppression of enemy air defenses, so that's what we'll be doing. We'll be using the AGM-65 Mavericks, the Bs, which have extra zoom, which is pretty neat, and we're bringing a full payload of chaff, so we can deter roll-ins from blowing us out of the sky. From testing this earlier, the missiles could get pretty close with chaff and even connect, so it's not a guarantee. That's why I'm not bringing a Phantom, because it's not the most nimble thing in the world. But this thing is. This thing could turn pretty hard, and we're going to need it. Oh, actually, there's the SAMs going off right now. This kind of reminds me of Iron Dome, Imagine, like, artillery shells or missiles are coming over here, and they had a working Iron Dome. That would be cool. But it wouldn't make sense for the maps we have. They would need, like, an IDF map or something, which I would not mind in the future. That would be cool. Maybe some people would. So, one thing about the F-5E is the radar does not have IFF, so I can't determine whether it's friendly or foe with the radar. I actually have to use my Mark 1 eyeballs to figure that out. So that kind of sucks. I'm not sure if it's realistic at all. If not, Gaijin, please update that, because it would be nice to have IFF. But, nonetheless, it's radar on an F-5E, and that is good. So, let's go to this runway to our right. I guess we could start scouting on it right now to see what we could see. Desert maps are the best for this type of missions because they're large open fields. You could kind of determine where they are. But I think you need to point the nose towards them a little bit more. Well, okay, let's not go down yet. They're typically around here. Okay, we are getting pinged though. There's one. Okay, that's a good part. Okay, we need to point the nose down a little. We'll pop chaff here. Maverick out. We'll see if that hits. Okay, he's down. Let's get the hell out of here. That's a missile. Gosh, that was too close. Okay, we got one rolling with a Maverick. They still have SAMs up. I think you get like 4 per airfield in plus Capards. So, yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Let's get a little bit of a distance, and then we'll re-engage and look for our next target. Now, when you're doing this, it's best to go for edge airfields or airfields that aren't surrounded by other ones, because when you get over, I don't know, an area like where there's 2 airfields, it could get chaotic really quick.
Code 1, got S.A.D 2-1. Passport defending S.A.D 2. Stroke 3, defending S.A.D 2. Stroke 3, you're on your own. Flight 1, citizen. Stroke 3, final.
With all the SAMs launching, and it could just overwhelm you, you'll die. So that's why we're going for things like this. Let's see if that's a SAM down there. That seems to be a good pard. Another good pard. Okay, that's a good pard. What is that? Seems to be a good pard. We'll break off. I don't know if you can see that way back there, but those are missiles exploding. There's a small cloud back there. So they are firing on me every time I engage. It's just, you gotta know when to turn back at the right time to not get too close, especially if you can't find them. If you can find the SAMs, it's worth risking, because once you get a lock, you just fire, then you evade. It's good to be at, like, what, 10,000 feet-ish, and to just keep re-engaging. And as long as you have... this thing gets AIM-9J, so we have a defensive countermeasures, so we should be good. Okay. Let's see. Let me see what we got. What do we got? These aren't Rollins. Where's the Roland? Okay, so there's another SAM. It blew up. Yeah, so as long as we're far, we should be good. They should blow up at a certain rate, which is good, but it's still dangerous. You can see once you're in that bubble, it can kind of be hard to see the SAMs until they ignite or until they're too close to evade. Gaiju needs to update the SAM clouds so they're actually realistic, how they have that huge white trail. I'm not sure if the Roland has that in real life, but I'm assuming it does, or most missiles that are fired do. I know some have don't have them. They can kind of obscure it, which is cool, but I'm not sure about the Rolands. Alright, line up here, lock my track IR. Okay, let's try to keep the bird stable while I'm looking. So I think... Wait, let's have dampening on. That's why it keeps moving weird. Don't see any so far. Guess there's that. Can't really lock. We're not getting pings or anything. I know they have another SAM down there, though. Another trick you could do is use a buddy, have them light up the SAMs down there, maybe an A7 with full chaff or something, 120 chaff, or Phantom, something fast maybe, or maneuverable. And you could just have them light up all the SAMs. You could kind of get a good eye on where they are. Basically wild weasels, and then blast them while the SAM sites are being overwhelmed by other aircraft. Thing is, you could waste an aircraft by doing that. But if you know how to evade these, you should be fine. Okay, let's see what we can find. Nothing so far. Now we destroyed one over there, I think. Right? What the hell? Don't think we're within render range yet. Okay, now we're in render range. Let's see, over there. Okay, now we're getting locked. Okay, there's one. Okay, I don't see anything so far. Where are those pesky SAM sites? Was that one? No. Nice to find these guys. Just to see where they are so I know which way to go. Okay, so that's a good part down there. Oh, I think I see one. Is that one? No. There's one. Got a lock. We'll direct it here. Maverick out. Alright, dropping chaff because I don't want to get blown out of the sky. Yep, there's a missile. Detonation. Jeez, gosh! Come on, come on. Yeah, there he is. Rolling down. Woo! I am so glad that missile blew up. Either it was out of range or it hit the chaff cloud I was pumping. But man, that is good that he is gone. Oh my gosh, that was scary. So you have a very small window to do this. It's not like Harms, you know, where you could go off at a standoff range and blast as many noobs as you want, you know. These you actually have to get relatively close for a SAM. Like in real life, they would have detected me way further than I would be detected right now. Maybe they do detect me now, but I'm not getting RWR pings. Maybe they just turn off the radar, but I'm assuming Gaijin AA or AI isn't that smart. So I think that might be it to their air defenses. I know they have one there. That's an aircraft. Not really seeing any more of them. That's dead. That's a Gepard. I think that's it to their SAMs, maybe. Just to be sure, we'll get very low and just see what lights us up. Because I think that's it to their SAMs. If it is, then we'll go for their Gepards. I'm not getting locked up right now. And we're like right over the airfield. So let's go do some dangerous stuff here. Okay. So there's a line of Gepards around there, and their other airfield is quite far. Okay, there's a ping. Interesting. Wait for a missile, if they have any. Missiles yet. What the hell is that? Oh, yep, there's the Gepards. Yeah, it looks like we destroyed all their roll-ins. We would be dead right now. But they do have Gepards, which are still dangerous, so let's blast one of their Gepards and then we'll get the hell out of here. I'm on bingo fuel, basically. Don't know how many pounds that are in there, but I'm pretty sure we're either on bingo fuel or very close. So, okay, we got a lock. Maverick out. Look at there. We could watch this one hit since, you know, SAMs. I'll still drop the chaff just in case, but I'm pretty sure they're out of SAMs. And boom. Let's get out of here. And we successfully made that airfield vulnerable to bombings. Now, I'm not sure if the roll-ins respawn or anything. It's locking us up. Must be the Gepards. But, yeah, we could bomb that airfield to the ground and remove it now. At least the rest of the team could. But that is how you conduct SEAD without getting shot down. Obviously, you're still going to get shot at, and it's a very big risk. Especially if someone decides to dogfight you while you're doing it. So it's best to go for the obscure airfields where no one takes off from. Even though that's not really one of those. Typically people will take off from that. But I wasn't bothered, luckily. If we weren't on bingo fuel before, we definitely are now. 4 minutes of fuel. We're back to base. Gears down. Going a little fast. So let's slow down here. But yeah. That was fun. We're making it back to base alive in one piece. Alright, we're on final approach. Come on, come on. By the way, the pings are from our friendly SAMs and AA. Or AAA. There we go. Chute opened. And we're back at base in one piece. Nearly died, but we're back. Obviously, when they add harms, this is going to be a lot easier because we can fire them off from like 10 miles plus, I think. Not exactly sure how far it is, but it's definitely farther than the Mavericks. Easily 3 miles, so yeah, that was pretty good. Well, someone didn't conduct SEAD before they went to bomb an established airbase. Well, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. The F-5E is definitely a very good SEAD aircraft. It could put in the work. It's got chaff to evade SAMs, so not bad overall. Hopefully they add radar sites. That'd be cool. Or actually designated SAM sites around the map. That'd be amazing. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Join the Discord down below, and take care, guys.